I had to come nose to nose with death.
You were taking a look at your own mortality and the impact that that had on your wife and your kids. You said, what I found was that
I am worthy of God's love simply because I exist. And the same is true for you.
that really sat with me.
It felt like something I really believed.
I guess I am the Dawson's Creek guy, huh?
While we'll always remember James Van Der Beek as the innocent Dawson Leary, in what would be his final years, the actor became a fierce fighter, tackling stage 3 colorectal cancer with grace to the very end. You spoke about the difficult year that you've had, dealing with your own health battle. How are you feeling today? How are you doing?
Oh, thank you. Feeling good. I'm in a healing portal, which is great.
When I spoke with James in March of 2025, he was looking forward to new projects, including Overcompensating and the Legally Blonde prequel series, Elle.
I play somebody running for mayor. It's Elle Woods in high school.
Going back to work next month, and so, yeah, things are good.
Your emerging hormones aren't developing a thing for me, are they?
A thing?
That pilot, you don't know if it's gonna work or not, but you believe in it.
E.T. first met James just before his Hollywood career took off, shooting his iconic teen TV series in North Carolina.
Hello, Entertainment Tonight. Welcome to the set of Dawson's Creek. This is Dawson's room.
Back in '97, the then 20-year-old showed us around the set. This was about 2 months before the premiere.
As you can see, Dawson's quite the film buff. Jurassic Park. Scream. Don't know why that poster's up there. I probably spend more time here than I did in my movie. Yeah, we work about 14-hour days.
Before landing the hit series, James had been busy doing off-Broadway shows since age 16. He later went off to college, but dropped out once Dawson's Creek got picked up.
I'm having a great time. This is what I wanted to do as an actor, is, you know, to get to have an opportunity like this.
And action. Stop.
Dawson's Creek ran for 6 seasons, launching not only James' career, but also making Michelle Williams, Katie Holmes, and Joshua Jackson all stars.
Yeah, Josh and I are sharing an apartment right now, and Josh's dog, Shumba. He's my third roommate. Dog is fine. Josh is the one I can't stand.
They're calling for a sunset. See you later, E.T.
No, you're not gonna do that to me.
Yes, I am. Some perks. No, I'm just kidding.
James and Katie were each other's +1s at the Emmys in 1998, but by the following year, he was trying to shake his Dawson's image, gaining 10 pounds of muscle to play a tough high school quarterback in Varsity Blues.
I don't want your life.
I went to the gym like a maniac before we actually started shooting. So by the time we actually got in with the football players, I kind of had a false sense of confidence that I could step in and take a full speed hit. Of course, I ended up on my back seeing stars. Next thing, people are printing that you're a heartthrob, and all my college buddies call me and give me hell for it.
It was James' first leading role in a movie, and the film became a box office hit, though some on set were unable to separate him from his TV persona.
I look at the linebacker next to me and goes, I don't want to wait.
I never really expected it to do this well.
Have you won other acting awards, or is this the first one?
First one.
The role helped him win an MTV Movie Award in 1999, but James always kept it real, joking backstage with E.T.
I think the Academy is swayed by this. I think they're thinking they really missed the boat by not nominating me.
I've definitely grown up from Dawson. We're not deluded into thinking that this show is the best thing on earth. You'll never find anyone more critical of the show than all of the actors on it. As far as being a role model, you'll have to march to your own drummer, I think.
The actor tried to distance himself further from Dawson on the big screen, playing a college drug dealer and brother of a serial killer in the dark and racy drama The Rules of Attraction.
I loved it. I loved every minute of shooting this film.
And he was a post-Civil War Ranger in Texas Rangers, all while on breaks from shooting his TV hit.
I had facial hair, I had chops, and they shaved me down, made the hair blonde again. I looked in the mirror, I almost cried. I was like, oh, I'm back to Dawson again. By the end of of a 6-year run on a show, I was done. I was burnt out and needed a break. Swore I'd never do it again. Welcome to this dark little corner of my mind.
But post-Dawson's, he did go back to TV, from playing a serial killer in Criminal Minds to a cameo on How I Met Your Mother as an 80s heartthrob who let himself go.
That's the reason I did it. Simon is now fat and bald. I said, sign me up. He's not breathing.
CSI. I mean, it's probably the biggest franchise in all of television.
And after a 2-season stint on CSI Cyber, James would later transform again, to much praise, playing singer Diplo in the 2017 parody series, What Would Diplo Do?
Dude, that song is flames. The actual real Diplo said, just make me look completely ridiculous.
I'm exec producing, I'm showrunning, I'm writing, I'm starring in it. When you're doing self-parody, you need two things. You need to be able to just lampoon the person, and you also need a reason why you want to hang out with that person.
I just came here with a willingness to make a fool out of myself and not much else.
First off, my name is James. It's not Dawson.
Shh, don't say a word, my little man.
Throughout his career, James handled being kind of typecast as Dawson with humor, from SNL to playing a fictionalized version of himself in Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23.
Hey, Tiger Beat.
Hey, with my schedule.
You got a fan over, huh?
Yeah.
Did she get you to put on the flannel?
We have all this stuff to make fun of that everybody kind of knows. The worst is if I'm at the gym and the Dawson's Creek theme song comes on, and I'm just kind of like, oh god, there's like nowhere to hide, and then like some dude comes off the bench like, hey, it's your song, and I'm like.
That's also where, in a wild art-imitating life moment, he played a Dancing with the Stars competitor, some 6 years before he would compete for real.
I have been asked, yeah. I've always been too busy working.
I pitched a storyline where fake me went on fake Dancing with the Stars, but I was afraid to do the actual thing.
James, on the left side! As for his life off-screen, just months after divorcing his first wife, Heather McComb, in 2010, the star married expectant girlfriend Kimberly Brook in an intimate ceremony in Israel.
Why did you decide to get married in Israel?
That's our favorite place.
What's your favorite part about Halloween?
Trick-or-treating.
The pair would go on to have 6 kids, but not before enduring plenty of heartache.
We lost the baby.
Well, I've had actually 5 miscarriages total, but the last 2 were significant in that they hospitalized me.
The revelation, live on Dancing with the Stars in 2019, became extra emotional when he was then eliminated.
Can I give it to James?
No, that's lovely of you to say that.
The world moves on faster than you heal, doesn't it? Reach out to friends and family and loved ones and talk about it.
8 months later, James lost his mom. He was heartbroken. Shortly after, the pandemic hit. James left Hollywood, moving his entire family to a 36-acre ranch in Texas. Then, in 2023, the star was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, keeping it a secret for more than a year until a tabloid threatened to reveal his condition in 2024.
Where are you at in your journey right now?
Thank you so much. I'm feeling great. Feeling really strong, in a very good place, yeah.
Thank goodness.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And just 3 months after helping raise awareness for colorectal cancer on Fox's special The Real Full Monty in 2024, James admitted the disease was greatly affecting his marriage and family life.
No longer be a husband that was helpful to my wife. I could no longer be a father who could pick up his kids and put them to bed.
He even sold merch from Varsity Blues to help pay for treatment.
Let's be heroes.
But through it all, James leaned on faith and family. They supported him during his stint on The Masked Singer, one of his last projects where the anonymity was healing.
The one and only James Van Der Beek!
Put on a mask and connect with an audience and not have cancer be a part of the equation at all was awesome.
You saw your kids coming out to surprise you. Robin and Ken were both getting teary-eyed. How meaningful was it to have your family there?
It was everything, man. They were what inspired me to do it.
How proud are you guys of your dad?
So proud. Oh my God.
So I'm really proud.
You did do the full Monty. Now you've done The Masked Singer.
Country roads take me home.
In this season of your life, has it changed what you want to do professionally?
I think what I'm more determined to do than ever is just follow my bliss.
Why don't we rewrite the stars?
Singing was something that I loved. Dancing I love. It's really just all about following my heart and going towards the things that I know will light me up on some level, that I feel I can contribute to, that I can bring something to. What's on the other side of fear is just this tremendous sense of not just accomplishment, but like relief.
Today's my birthday, and it has been the hardest year of my life, and I wanted to share something that I learned with y'all. When I was younger, I used to define myself as an actor, right? Which was never really all that fulfilling. And then I became a husband, and that was much better. And then I became a father, and that was the ultimate. I could define myself then as a loving, capable, strong, supportive husband, father, provider, steward of the land that we're so lucky to live on. And for a long time, that felt like a really good definition to the question, who am I? What am I? And then this year, I had to look my own mortality in the eye. I had to come nose to nose with death. And all of those definitions that I cared so deeply about were stripped from me. I was away for treatment, so I could no longer be a husband that was helpful to my wife. I could no longer be a father who could pick up his kids and put them to bed and be there for them. I could not be a provider because I wasn't working. I couldn't even be a steward of the land because at times I was too weak to prune all the trees during the window that you're supposed to prune them. And so I was faced with the question, if I am just a too skinny, weak guy alone in an apartment with cancer, what am I? And I meditated and the answer came through. I am worthy of God's love. Simply because I exist. And if I'm worthy of God's love, shouldn't I also be worthy of my own? And the same is true for you. And as I move through this healing portal toward recovery, I wanted to share that with you because I think that revelation that came to me was due in no small part to all the prayers and the love that have been directed toward me. So I offer that to you, however it sits in your consciousness, however it resonates, run with it. And if the word God trips you up, I certainly don't know, I can't claim to know what God is or explain God. My efforts to connect to God are an ongoing process that is a constant unfolding mystery to me. But if it's a trigger, it feels too religious, you can take the word God out and your mantra can simply be, I am worthy of love. Because you are. Thank you for the love and prayers, everyone. Have a blessed day. So, I've been thinking a lot lately about the first car that I ever had. It was a used car I purchased for, I think, $800. It was all I could afford. I'd made that money doing theater, and it was a stretch for me. And this thing was the crappiest car you'd ever seen. I won't say the name of the company just because it's not their fault that I bought a car of theirs that had been completely beat up before I got it, but I couldn't even turn the corner without putting my foot on the clutch and then revving the gas because the car would actually stall. And that was the car that I would drive to auditions. I would drive to the train station in New Haven, Connecticut, and I would take the Metro North train into New York City to audition for commercials before I'd gotten anything. I did that for a year and a half with no job. Nothing to show for it. And the reason I've been thinking about it is that Polestar, who makes this car, look at that, it's beautiful. It's a high-performance hybrid. It's gorgeous. That's not mine. They actually reached out and asked me if I would like to drive it for a couple weeks, just because. And every time I get in this thing, I think about that 16-year-old kid driving back from the train station in New Haven late at night, super bummed because he felt like he didn't get the Corn Pops commercial and it was his fault. And I just think, what would I say to that kid? And it comes down to, I think, 3 words. I would tell that kid, you've already won. And then I reach through time, space, and motion, and I look forward to the person who has accomplished everything that I'm trying to build right now. The companies that I'm trying to build, the projects that I'm getting off the ground, the life that I'm building. And I think, what would that future self say to me right now? And I feel like it's the same thing. Anybody out there who is dreaming of something, striving for something, and feels like they're so far away from it, I've been there. We've all been there before we accomplish something. So I would really recommend this exercise. Reach out to your future self, the one that has already accomplished what it is that you're trying to accomplish, and feel into it. Feel what it feels like to have succeeded. and feel that appreciation. And then reach back to the person you are now and give some advice. Borrow from that future self. Borrow from that energy of manifestation. And see if it helps get you through. And then one day you can be driving a car.
I welcome you guys back on here. If you're new, consider subscribing, liking, and also share these videos. James Van Der Beek's final Instagram post was a touching picture of him with his daughter Annabelle. According to the information we are getting right about now, the Dawson Creek alum died on Wednesday, and his wife Kimberly confirmed the passing. Van Der Beek had been battling with health issues since August 2023, and of course, this final Instagram post on January 25th. Van Der Beek paid tribute to both Annabelle and his father James on their June birthdays. In the photo, the actor wore a sweater, a beanie, wrapping in his hands around Annabelle as she bark. He also shared a picture of his father with Annabelle. I can recognize the same open, warm, loving, gentle heart he wrote of the two. And of course, Van Der Beek shared that he was insanely grateful to have the two in his life. The world is a better place because the two of you are in it. And of course, he wrote happy birthday to those two loving family members. Van Der Beek was 48 years old, and of course he had 6 children with Kimberly, Olivia, who is 14, Joshua, 13, Annabelle, who is 12, and Amelia, who is 8, and Gwendolyn, who is 6, and Jeremiah, who is 3. Kimberly shared on Wednesday that the actor made his final days with courage, faith, and grace, and there is much to share regarding his wishes, love for humanity, and the sacredness of time. Those days will come, she wrote, and for now we ask for peaceful privacy as we grieve our loving husband, father, son, brother, and a friend. And of course, what you've just watched at the beginning of this video were some of his videos, talking about his health issues, before he passed away. We are sending our deepest condolences to the whole family, friends, the fans, and everyone who knew and loved the legend. Rest in power, King. We'll be coming out with more tributes and, of course, more information as the family avails it. Rest in power, King. Bye bye for now.